See, this is why it's important for our people to, chastise each other. And this is why I make these kind of videos. I don't make them, for entertainment purposes or sensationalism. I make them because it's based in truth and it's based in edification. And it's important for us to understand what's good for us, naturally, spiritually, when it comes to understanding who we are. And what you see here is an abomination. It's disrespectful and it's a bunch of madness. And it's like a cycle. You got Dwayne Wade and his quote unquote daughter, Isaiah, who was born a boy and now he's a quote unquote tranny. And it's being celebrated rather than, looked at as a disgrace or distasteful, because that's what it is in reality. But we live in a fucking matrix. We don't live in reality. And in this society, everything goes when it comes to just anything that has to do with Luciferianism on the left-hand path. Anything that has to do with abnormal. Anything that's abnormal. You know what I mean? When it comes to the wickedness and just what's immoral, what you see in this society. I don't want to get too deep into it because you got a lot of people that get sensitive and shit like that. But, my videos, they speak for themselves. But anyway, with this right here, it's very important for us to understand what we seeing. This is Snoop Dogg's son right here. And his son was a former football player at UCLA. And he quit football in 2015 to, I guess, become free. And it's disrespectful, man. It's disrespectful to manhood. It's disrespectful to himself, his family. But they probably allow it. Snoop probably allowed this because he's a part of that industry. And it's important for us to understand what we shouldn't be confederate with. We got a lot of people that's out here worshiping Kobe Bryant and, they going overboard with they mourning for Kobe Bryant, not understanding what he was a part of and what he was confederate with. And that's why it tells you in Ephesians 5 and 11, thou shalt not have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness. We gotta unplug ourselves from this society when it comes to what this shit is really about. We can live and we can, I guess, progress or prosper if we want to in a small sense, but at the same time, we got to understand where we at and how we supposed to just assimilate. But right here, this is just some wickedness. This is Snoop Dogg's son. And it's unfortunate, man. He probably was put through some sort of molestation, some sort of ritualistic programming for him to want to just, change and become this. And a lot of these celebrities, it's becoming a norm for them. It's been a norm for them. It's part of, what that's about, what that system is about in the industry when it comes to what they worship. They turn these kids out. I don't know how old he was, but I'm sure he probably was, late teens. Because I believe he had like a few scholarships or what have you. But, this is really unfortunate right here. Photos surface of Snoop Dogg's son wearing makeup, lace, and earrings. Images from an unknown photo shoot have surfaced that shows Snoop Dogg's son, Cordell. Come on, we gotta get this out of here, whatever that is. Wearing eyeliner and earrings to top off broadest Prince look. He donned a pink sweater vest with a large pink flower on the front over a lace shirt. It is unclear when the pictures were taken or for what purpose, but it's definitely not what Cordell's future looked like from America's living rooms on Snoop Dogg's fatherhood reality show over a decade ago. The 22-year-old former UCLA wide receiver hung up his cleats back in 2015. Okay, so, that was around that time. Maybe he traded his gridiron dreams for modeling. Yeah, this is really unfortunate. But yeah, you see this right here? It's crazy, man. this is just confusion. Just abominable, detestable. This is why you gotta be somebody that got a backbone in these last days, man. You gotta stand for something, because it's a lot of forces out here that's meant to possess these impressionable minds. You know what I mean? Like, this is crazy. And this just exemplifies that. What they trying to put on a world stage, what they trying to put as the paragon for how you're supposed to conduct yourself, what you're supposed to believe in, and how you're supposed to feel. You know what I mean? You gotta act according to morals. You gotta act according to principles. How you supposed to act in regards to conduct and propriety, so on and so forth. You gotta know, how to move meticulously. But you can't be confused like this, man. This is confusion. People like this, they live in confusion. I don't give a fuck how functional they want to act. They confused. This is all confusion, man. This is crazy. Look, he's showing that one eye. That one eye for the quote unquote mother goddess, or the eye of Horus. Either the left eye, I believe the left eye is for the eye of Horus, and the right eye is for the mother goddess, the quote unquote mother goddess, Isis. It's crazy, man. And you see that with a lot of photos, that one eye. You see that one eye with a lot of photos. You ever ask yourself, like, why all these celebrities always do that one eye shit? Even if you somebody that disbelieve in, the quote unquote Illuminati and all that, like, you got to look at these photos and just question, like, why all these celebrities, they always show they one eye? Like, what's up with the one eye thing? You know what I mean? So you got to understand where all this stuff come from. It's deeper than what you see. It's deeper than just the face value. That superficial shit. Like, you really got to understand the context behind all this stuff. Yeah, this shit is crazy though, man. It's confused. I don't know who this person is, but I guess she confused too. This is crazy. Ephesians 5:11, and have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove them. It's important for us to reprove these people, because they wicked and they trying to influence our kids, man. And this is him when he was in his right state of mind. It's crazy, man. But I just wanted to do a little video on that. So peace, man. God bless y'all.